the heck is in here? What is going on? Welcome back to another video. Quick list video today. Here, I made a video a while back about what I carry in my camera bag on every pro shoot for the most part. But a long story short, R6, 24 to 105 f4L lens, and that is my main kit. Batteries, all that good stuff was stuff you would normally take on a shoot, like extra cards, lens wipe thingies to clean up lenses, that stuff. But this is 5 things that I've started to put in my bag that I carry on every shoot that aren't necessarily photography related, but they're good to keep on hand. And I'll give you examples of why I kind of started carrying these things. First off is Band-Aids. This is just a little semi-first aid kit and has a few different Band-Aid sizes in here and some hand sanitizer and some antibacterial ointment kind of stuff. But it's something I started carrying within the past year and a half, 2 years or so, just because there's been several shoots where I've either, caught a hangnail at a weird angle and started bleeding everywhere, or scraped against some equipment. The biggest one was I was adjusting a stand. The stand was already at max height, and I was trying to do this from one hand while kind of gathering everyone else into a big family frame shot. But I unclipped the stand, one of the top holes. It came right down on my finger and just blood everywhere. It was disgusting, and I didn't really have anything I could tape myself up with. So I ended up having to go in and get some napkins from the kitchen area and some actual tape and taped up my finger, which was a bummer. That's why I carry these now. This is just a nice little welly tin, and I just throw it in my bag and haven't had to use it since I started carrying it, which is great. But worst case, I have this on me and I hopefully won't need to worry about it. Next is the multi-tool. This one specifically is the PM multi-tool. It's a little pricey, or it was a little pricey, but I mean, it's kind of neat. It's neat. I like it. It works really well. I have all the little attachments on it that I use the most. I typically don't bring the extras because these are just the ones that seem to cover me for the most part. I usually have to tighten down tripods, other equipment. Sometimes I need to take care of someone else's equipment if something happens and they don't have a multi-tool. But yeah, it comes in handy. Looks really cool too. People are always like, oh, what is that? Oh, it's an expensive multi-tool. Next is a Swiss Army knife. This is just a little tiny one, nice little rainbow one. I don't use this one that often, but when I do, it's usually the scissors or the little knife part. To cut packages, to cut tape, to cut other things like that. Again, it's something that I use ever so often, but when I need it, I'm glad I bring it with me. Plus, it's tiny, doesn't take up a lot of space, not a big deal. The other thing that I take now, that I just started taking probably within the past year or so, earplugs. I did a shoot a while back, standard shoot. I do kind of the weddings, events, stuff like that, where there's a DJ or someone with a PA playing music really loud. But this particular shoot, they had the high ends so aggressively piercing. So not just loud, but just really, really, really high-pitched high ends across all the music that they were playing. So really, it hurt my ears quite a bit. So I spent a lot of time kind of flowing in and out of the building where the event was going, just to kind of, give my ears a break. But now I take earplugs pretty much on every shoot because it's small, got a little carrying case for it, and I never know when someone's going to be playing something that's not equalized the best. And last is this little container here. So what I used to carry in here, but I haven't gotten as of late, was little gummy bears that were CBD. These are gummy squares that are CBD and CBG. Really, that's just for underlying anxiety and such that comes along with, shooting bigger events and, longer events where I don't do too well in crowds unless I'm working, because once I'm working, I'm able to focus on, getting shots, dealing with people, getting them together, all that good stuff. But there is still that underlying anxiety and kind of excitement that I need to kind of reel in on occasion, and this helps a bit. Whether it works for you or not, don't know. But for me, it works. especially, for example, tomorrow I have a 5-hour shoot followed by a 2-hour shoot. I know somewhere in there I'm going to just get a little anxious, and I can just chew on one of these for a little bit, have some water, and it'll be good to go the rest of the evening. Unless I need another one. But either way, in my bag, just in case. That's it. That's pretty much all these extra things go in my bag with me every single shoot, particularly these two things. But for the most part, everything makes its way into my bag, whether it's the small bag or the big bag, on every single pro shoot that I do. I want to know if there's anything that you carry specifically for any kind of shoot or pro shoot that you may be doing. Any input that you have and experience that you have, I want to know about it, just because it's good to know. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe you take something that I didn't even think to carry with me now, and maybe I'll add it to my bag in the future if there's room. You know what to do. Like, share, subscribe. I do have to go now. I got a lot of work to do. Okay, bye.